In just the last 90 days, I blew up my Instagram account to over 37,000 followers. And what's crazier is I did it all with just 10 posts. And if you don't believe me, here are literally all of the screenshots. Or you can just look up my account and find it yourself at Jason Cooperson. I get 100K to 1,000,000 views on almost every single post, and the best part is that this Instagram account has brought me in over $38,000 in revenue. So in this video, I'm gonna break down the exact strategies that I used to grow my account, and at the end of this video, I'm gonna give you the strategies on actually how to monetize your account so that you can start closing deals and making more money. But for this to work, we need to start at the beginning. And that's phase one, picking your niche. All right, so when it comes to online business, there are really only two options here. Option one is if you are already an expert in something, then you're going to go into the coaching space. You can teach things like Amazon FBA, e-commerce, YouTube automation, copywriting, or wholesale real estate. Any of these work. If you don't have any expertise in any area and you're starting from zero, then here's what you're gonna do for that. You're gonna wanna start an agency model, and this means that you're providing a done-for-you service. And this can be anything like paid ads, organic content marketing, or something like growth operating, or an info product growth agency. And what we wanna do here is basically help the coaches scale up their business, and you're gonna do it for super cheap because your whole goal right now is to just get results. What's most important is that you pick quickly and pick well, and then just stick with it for the long term. Now we're ready for phase two, which is creating your profile. First off, let's just get this out of the way. Use your name for your username and use a picture of yourself for your profile picture. Trust me, personal brands work the best in 2024. Next step is sorting out your branding, and you're gonna wanna pick a brand color. Here is a handy color wheel to help you decide. Lastly, we're gonna need an optimized bio, and this is gonna include 3 parts. The first line in your bio is called your headline, and you need to make sure that it includes what you do, who you do it for, and what benefit it provides them. Do not get fancy, just be clear and straight to the point. For example, if you are a fitness coach, then your headline would be something like, I help busy parents get fit without sacrificing time with their kids. Line 2 in your optimized bio is gonna be some sort of social proof or results. This is going to help build your credibility and give your buyers confidence when purchasing your product or service. For example, you could do something like $500,000 generated in client revenue, or you could do something like 1,000,000 organic views generated for clients. If you're just starting out and you don't have any results yet, that is okay. What we're gonna do is establish credibility by talking about the systems that we use to get our clients results. You could say something like 40 booked appointments guaranteed in 30 days. And then finally, last line of your bio is going to be a CTA. My current profile setup has a CTA that says, DM me growth to get a free training. So the free value incentivizes them to take that action. They DM me growth, and then I have a ManyChat automation set up to automatically send them that video. Final part of your profile optimization is gonna be story highlights. And in your story highlights, you just wanna provide as much social proof, credibility, and results that you possibly can. This is gonna be results that you've gotten for your clients or results that you've gotten for yourself. And if you don't have that, it's just gonna be the systems that you use to get results. We're gonna move on to the next phase, which is phase 3, breaking the algorithm. Every single social media app has one goal, and that is to get you to stay on the platform for as long as possible. Because the longer you stay on their platform, the more money they make from ad revenue. And how do you get people to stay on the platform? You get them to watch videos, and you get them to watch videos all the way through, because the algorithm rewards those videos that people stay on for the longest, aka watch time. So that is the key metric that you want to be optimizing for when it comes to your short form content. The way that you're going to get people to watch all the way through is you need to provide an insane amount of value. My favorite way to do this is by giving really actionable and really specific step-by-step tutorials that can apply to almost anyone. And they can take these videos and implement the steps that I show immediately and see results within the next 24 hours. One thing I want to make clear is that this type of content is called educational content because we're teaching the viewer something, they are implementing it and seeing a result. But there's another type of content that's called entertainment content. And the purpose of these videos is solely just to get people to watch. And this can be effective. You can definitely pull a bunch of views by posting entertainment content, but those views aren't going to be qualified. You aren't going to be able to monetize on those views really well. And so that's why I would suggest posting viral educational content, because that's going to be the best for your business. Now we can move on to phase 4. which is possibly the hardest phase, posting content. I'm gonna cover 2 big steps in the process, and the first one is recording. And when it comes to recording your content and filming, you need to make sure that you have an authority setup. And what that means is that you need a camera, you need a tripod, you need lights, and you just need to present yourself in a professional way. Because when you show up on people's feeds looking correct, looking crisp, looking quality, they are 10 times more likely to watch the video the whole way through. And guess what? They're 10 times more likely to buy your product or service. And now that we got that down, we can move on to the scripting section. Here I am in Notion. This is where I write out and script out all of my content and come up with ideas. These are all my ideas over here. But let's just say, I'm coming up with a fresh idea and I'm gonna start a new one over here and call it idea. So Eddie is in my niche. He does sort of the same thing that I do, except he's absolutely crushing it. I am going to sort for his most viewed posts. So I have this little extension here called Sort Reels. I'm just gonna sort by views right here. And I'm gonna wait for this to go. It's gonna sort all of his posts from most viewed to least viewed. So that just finished sorting out, and now you can see his most viewed video here has 5.6 million views. I kind of like this video, so let's just open this up in a new tab. Websites that feel illegal to know. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like this video. So what I'm going to do is just copy the link. I'm going to go to TalkScript. I'm going to enter the link, click start, and this is going to give me the entire transcript of the video. So that just finished transcribing. I'm just going to click copy here, and then I'm just going to paste that whole thing in here. And so now you can see we have the entire transcript. We can get rid of this. I'm going to do a rewrite of the script, but in my own version. And I'm also going to copy the link to the original video. I'm also going to paste that in here just in case I need to go back and reference it. So now we have this viral script. It's already gotten millions of views. I'm just going to do my own version of it and it should get 1 million views again because it already did. It's already proven. So I'm probably going to start off like websites that feel illegal to know. And then I'm going to say this website allows you to, and right here I'm going to fill in my own personal website, obviously not the same one as in here, and I'm going to try and improve on the value in this script, and I'm going to keep the hook the same because we want to keep that viral aspect the same. He has a little CTA here, comment AI, and I'll send you the website in the doc. I'll probably do something like that too, or comment keyword, and I'll send you the website. Now I just have to fill in this value section with whatever website I think feels illegal to know. All that's left to do is actually sit down, record the scripts, and then when you get done with that, you have to send it to your editor, or you can edit yourself if you want to save costs. However, I will say that editing is a very time-consuming process, so just be aware. And if you want to save time on editing your content, if you don't want to sit there for 12 hours staring at a screen, then I would definitely recommend checking out Submagic. Submagic is an AI captioning tool that allows you to create really high-quality captions that are 99% accurate with just one click. Now it's time to move on to phase 5, which is learning from the data. So once you've made your first 10 posts, what I want you to do now is just take a break. Just take a step back, take a breather, and take a second to analyze the data. I cannot stress how crucial and how important this step is because a lot of people skip it and they just end up doing the same thing over and over and over again, and then they wonder why they never see results. I know that there are a lot of social media gurus who will tell you to just be consistent and post every single day. You have to post every single day. But a lot of people get caught up in the idea of being consistent and posting every single day that they never make a change, and they never realize that they need to do new types of videos if they want to see growth. So it is completely okay to take a break for a day or 2 days or even a week to analyze the results. And after you analyze the results, after you look at your first 10 posts, you're going to end up in either of these 2 situations. Situation A is that you look at your posts and some of them went viral and some of them didn't. And if that's the case, then great. What you're gonna do now is just double down on the ones that went viral. Remix, repost, and reframe those ones that were already successful. And then likewise, you're gonna cut off the types of content that flopped or didn't do as well. You're just not gonna do those anymore. But more than likely, 90% of the time, you're gonna end up in situation B, which is that none of your posts went viral, and that's okay. I counted it all up, and it actually took me 70 posts before I got my first viral video. And that means that there were 7 rounds of 10 videos where I posted them, analyzed the results, changed some things up, analyzed the results, changed some things up. It's just a constant loop of iteration and slowly getting better over time. And if you scroll all the way back to the beginning of my Instagram, you'll literally see this happening in real time. There is my very first batch batch of posts, which was awful, absolutely terrible. And then my next batch was a little different, it kind of improved. And then my next batch after that was even better than that. And it slowly just improved over time as I kept doing batches. So the faster you can make posts, look at the results, and adapt, the faster you'll be able to hit your first viral post. And now we're gonna move on to the very last phase, which is the most important, and this is monetization. Like we went over in phase 1, you should have been promoting a product or service this entire time. And if you've made some sales already, then that's perfect. If you haven't made any sales, then I'm about to give you the best tip of your life. At the end of the day, making sales on Instagram really just boils down to one thing: conversations in the DMs. So this includes outbound DMs and inbound DMs. Outbound DMs are when you are reaching out to a prospect for the first time. It's called cold outreach. They don't know you, they're a complete stranger, and you just sent them a random text. Inbound DMs are when they're already sort of warmed up because they messaged you first. And in both of these scenarios, what you're gonna wanna do is come up with a series of questions, and then eventually you wanna go through what we call a sales line of questioning that's gonna warm them up, and it's going to build their confidence in your ability to solve their problem. And once you've established some good conversation, you've built some rapport, then it's time to pitch them on either a call or just straight pitch them to buying your service. If you're pitching a high ticket service, so like 1,000 plus, most likely you're gonna need to hop on a sales call before you actually close them on the deal. This is probably gonna involve sending them a Calendly link. If you are like me and you're selling a low ticket service or a low ticket subscription, then most of the time you should be able to close them just through the DMs. One key thing to note here is that if you did phase 1 through phase 5 correctly, then you should be getting a decent amount of inbound leads. And trust me, these leads are so much easier to close on because they came to you first. It is your lucky day because I'm about to show you my entire ManyChat breakdown for how you can basically farm inbound leads. This is my ManyChat. This is what it looks like. And if we go to the automations over here, these are my live automations that I have running right now. Basically, this means that when I make a post, when someone comments GPT, it's going to tag them. It's going to send them a message like, hey, here's free lead magnet, here's free value. And since they're tagged, we can now go into the live chat over here. All right, so I'm gonna go to all over here and I'm just gonna click all, and then let's say we want to filter for, if they responded to a certain story. Maybe I put out a sales post that was like, hey, if you need help achieving X results, respond to this story with yes. And now you can filter for all of those people. And so you see here, I have leads in here who are like, oh, if you want more, I'll shoot you an invite to join my private school community. And they're like, yes, I would love to join the school community. So then that's when you send them the link. You can't just do viral content. That's not going to work. You need sales content to actually get people to buy. Anyone can do this. Once you learn the game and you know how everything works, you can go viral on command, you can print leads on demand, and everything will start to get a lot easier. Just takes some time to practice. It's a super valuable skill to have, and once you learn it, guys, no one will be able to take it away from you. So get out there and start applying this to your own account so you can start making viral content and start closing deals and making more money. And if you have any more questions, let me know down in the comment section below. Also, if you want to create short form content super quickly and super low effort without having to pay an expensive editor, then definitely check out Submagic. Again, that'll be linked down below, so make sure to check it out. And if you want to know how to use AI to build an automated sales funnel that gets you 100 million views per month, then go ahead and check this video out right here. That's gonna be all for today, guys. I will see you in the next one. Peace.